welcome back to Chivalry 2. Today we actually have a nice little tease for us. It's of the Tenosian content and what's to come, and we get a little sneak peek on some of the content that we're going to be playing with, and we get a little tease to when we will be getting more information on this content and horse combat. I mean, I'm really curious about horse combat. We asked and we shall receive things that we are very curious about, of course. But now, let's dive into this little Reddit post. So, I'm gonna skip over a lot of the text here, mostly because I think you guys, at least some of you, might want to read this yourself. I'm gonna leave a link to this Reddit post in the comments, not in the comments, in the description down below. So if you want to check it out for yourself and read the whole thing, the whole post, the whole article that they posted, you can read it there on Reddit, all in the full glory. Now, introducing the Tenosians. Tenosia customization first look. Now we get a first look at some of the Tenosian customization and some of the items that they're going to be using, and I'm going to tell you, they look fantastic. If we scroll down to the concept art and we look at the shields, they look really nice. And we can see that the shields, the concept was, you know, I don't know, it kind of gives me the Game of Thrones vibe. The faction that Daenerys Targaryen controls that have that kind of look, it kind of gives me that feel. So when we do scroll down and we click on these images here, we can see that they are pretty nice. So if we look at the finished product that they've made, the shields look really good. From concepts to actual items, they look fantastic. Like these shields, they look really well made, and especially this little one with the spikes on it. Like, my goodness, like the detail is amazing. I can just imagine somebody being shield bashed by that shield and it would probably look really freaking cool. And we have some other shields. The bigger shield, when it looks destroyed, it looks really cool as well. It has that vibe of like being kind of elegant but still kind of dominating in its presence. And the destroyed version looks like it's been through hell and survived somehow. If we go down, we can see some of the concepts of the horses. Now, the horses do look pretty cool. Now, I wonder how horses for Agatha and Mason will look as well, considering that the Tenosians get their horses customized a little bit. So I'm wondering how the Masons and the Agatha horses will look. And, well, they do look very nice. It gives me some hope for the horse gameplay, that the horses have a little bit of a style to them. If we go down further, we can see some of the constructables that the Tenosians can build. And it does look like they have a little bit of a nice fancy wall with a little bit of a cheeky window so you can see through it. And the in-game item again looks really good from concept. Now these spikes I'm a little bit unsure about if they are built by the archer or if they're built by the engineer, but I would assume it's the archer one. A little bit interesting that it's not a slanted thing, it's more of like a wall with spikes. Maybe these will become very useful against horses. Maybe longbowmen will actually have a good use for those spikes, because I feel like they're pretty useless at the moment. If we look further down, we can see some of the archery stuff here, some of the light armor concepts and how they would look in game, and it's looking pretty fancy. I'm liking the look of how this is going to look, and I can't wait to get my hands on to see what else there is to this. The heavy armor also looks really nice. They have like 3 styles that they show on this Reddit post, and they all look really cool. Now, one thing I'm going to ask you guys, if you go to the comments right now and you type it in a little tippity-tappity, what do you think of the Tenosian customization? Do you like the look of it thus far, or are you hoping for something else? We also do get a sort of new weapon, but it's a skin. It's the scimitar. The scimitar? Scimitar. It looks like a scimitar, I think. But it kind of, it looks really cool, the sword, and I really want to see it in game. And to be honest, I think the new weapons is probably not going to happen. Let's take a little, they teased a voice line for this Tenosians, so let's take a little listen.
It is well known about the self-righteous King Ergon and his doomed crusade into our lands. They sent their best warriors to face Tenosia and were easily defeated. For every Tenosian is Tenosia's best warrior. Every farmer, merchant, and counselor is worth a score of the North Swine soldiery. They will lose again.
And if you enjoyed this video, Be sure to click that like button. Be sure to subscribe with those notifications turned on. If you haven't already, we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. And if we can get there, that would be amazing. So thank you very much in advance. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here. Until next time, stay safe and slaughter some Chivalrians, I guess. Well, I'll see you next time. I'm the Turtle. Bye-bye.